Hi, this is Abhishek Shetty from the Learning Lab, and this is a review of the film A Morning Glory. Now, what is this film about? Now, I think different films speak about different times in an individual's life. So, this film is about the life of an early career professional. She is a TV network producer for news shows, and in this particular movie, she's in her early 20s or late 20s, and she just got an opportunity to produce a news show in a big TV network. Now, this has some pretty big implications for her at a personal level. She was not expecting this opportunity. It also meant that she would be managing people that are very senior to her in terms of experience, but also people with a varied skill set. On top of this, she has this restriction in terms of a budget because she has to produce this show and make it financially viable in a very short period of time. Now, because of this, you suddenly see that she has to become more assertive, confident, and strong. And I think the show that she produces has two journalists on opposite ends of the spectrum, but I think she turns things around by just letting them be vulnerable, by telling stories that people will really care about, and by removing that corporate sort of structure on news production and creating human stories, where their journalists will actually go experience things that people would experience on a day-to-day basis, like sitting on a roller coaster, visiting pets at a zoo. And all of these things eventually lead to a rise in ratings for the show and also leads to more success for her. But I think like an important lesson from this show is this idea of being vulnerable and sort of finding strength in vulnerability, which I think the main character shows in heaps and bounds by the end of the film. And I think Rachel McAdams, Harrison Ford, Diane Keaton, they're really good in their main roles. I think it's definitely one of the nicer workplace comedies that I've seen, if there is a genre like that. And you feel really good after you watch the film. It's one of those films that you can watch on a weekday after a busy, tiring day of work with some mac and cheese, and you put this on and you go to sleep feeling like your day wasn't all that bad. So I think it's a really nice film, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone that's looking for a light-hearted workplace comedy. And that's my review. This is Abhishek Shetty signing off from the Learning Lab.